Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at a few things, trading two Mewtwo's with horrible IVs, just to see what the outcome is going to be, just for fun. We should be great friends by now, but we have the bug currently, so we're only good friends, unfortunately. And then discussing what happens if a Tyrogue is going to be evolving into a Hitmontop and you trade it, and then it could have the possibility of becoming a Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. And now that we have confirmation that we're going to be getting Articuno shiny form from the first task, the other two are safe to assume we're going to get Moltres and Zapdos, right? Now, but for the big prize, guys, the big one down at the bottom, what do you think that's going to be? Either it's going to be a live Mewtwo for everyone, or a shiny form. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's talk about this. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Mewtwo trade with Scarlet Witch. We knew we weren't going to be getting high IVs in return. Maybe it was a possibility, but we were just going to test the waters and see what happened here. So to the left is the Mewtwo that I gave her before I traded, and to the right is the Mewtwo after I traded. So as you can see, the IVs dropped quite significantly. We are good friends. It did cost 20,000 Stardust, but it's a price to pay to receive a Mewtwo from one of the top trainers in the city. It's kind of like a souvenir, so it was worth the price, right? We're also going to be doing this again when we become great friends, then ultra friends, and then best friends, just to test it out. The IVs should start rising once you reach ultra friend mode, maybe even great friend. It's just unfortunate that it's broken, so we're not able to get a accurate reading on the trade at the moment, but in due time we will see what happens with that. So we are going to be taking a look at a couple Tyrogue's IVs, talking about a few other trading things and the news that you want to hear, the public Mewtwo, possibly even shiny. So let's get into it. Alright, so I was asked by a local trainer to see if I can cover this topic. Unfortunately, I have not done a trade yet to conduct a full, thorough research of this, but you guys know how Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan work through Tyrogue. If it has HP, it will be Hitmontop. If it has defense in IV, it will be Hitmonchan, and attack is Hitmonlee. The higher the IV in whatever specific category, that's what it will evolve to. So let's go ahead and check this one here. It is going to be max attack. So this is going to actually turn into a Hitmonlee if I evolve it right now. Now say you become ultra friends or best friends with somebody way down the line, and you want a Tyrogue from them or a Hitmonchan at the end of your whatever you're trying to do there, and say you trade and it has max attack like this one, and it's going to end up being a Hitmonlee, but you want a Hitmontop. Well, you have the possibility of getting that by getting the reroll. So there is a possibility for that. I mean, it's not really something you need to go out of your way and do. You can hatch these, and honestly I haven't really been hatching these so often, so it might be fun to test it out, but I would wait until you become better friends with people so you can get higher IVs and it doesn't just plummet right into the ground. But that is an option even for the future for Pokemon that are going to need that in further generations down the line. That is a good way to re-roll their IVs to possibly get a different outcome, which is fantastic. Okay, now let's say you want to trade somebody a Pokemon that you have 100 wins on. You know, when you go into battle or when you drop it in a gym, it shows you the wins before you battle that opponent, and vice versa for you at the bottom. Now, are the wins going to stay, or are they going to reset? That's a good question. If you guys know the answers, go ahead and put them in the comments below, because I haven't actually done that trade yet. But those are some good questions to ask, because that'd be neat to have somebody else's wins, although I think it would probably just reset. Now, let's go ahead and get into this Mewtwo business. Alright, so to complete this whole theory, I have to go ahead and look at the news that we received today. So if we take a look, we know what the prize is going to be, correct? It is going to be Articuno for the first breakthrough. It's going to be Articuno Day, 3 hours. I said 3 days, I misspoke, I meant to say 3 hours. So we have a 3-hour time window to find ourselves a shiny Articuno. We're going to get 5 free raid passes. That's going to be fantastic. And it's safe to assume we're going to get Moltres and Zapdos in whatever order next, okay? In shiny forms. Now, Zapdos shiny variants is kind of weak, kind of like Articuno. It's very, very light, very unnoticeable. but that's okay. As far as Moltres, it kind of just looks like a chicken. I don't know how to, like a pink chicken without feathers or something. Sorry, Valor. But yeah, at least it has a more distinct color than the other ones. But this isn't a competition here. This is just trying to explain. So we have those. Safe to assume, right? All 3 shiny birds. Okay, so that's out of the way. Now, what can we expect from that Ultra prize? All right, so this is the image with all of the challenges and the time dates, as well as the Ultra bonus unlock coming soon. Now, they said Articuno for 3 hours. You have a 3-hour window. When I hear that, I'm starting to think more and more about it. I'm like, 3-hour window. So they're going to do 3 hours for all of them. It would just be weird if they said 2 or 1 or 4 or a day for the other. So it's safe to assume the rest of the birds, shiny variants, possibility are going to be for 3 hours in raids, correct? Now, for this Ultra bonus unlock, put my money on a public Mewtwo, guys, for 3 hours as well. Maybe a day, maybe 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. It's Ultra. Maybe they'll like do 2 days. I don't know, but I'm putting my money on that. Sure, I said Groudon's coming, but they threw us for a loop for that. How are you going to give us Kyogre and then not give Groudon right after and then followed up by Rayquaza? That was completely off. If anything, Groudon is coming in the future, possibly in shiny variants. Maybe it's going to even be one of these boxes and not the bird. Who knows? But we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe it'll get released alongside, so we'll have Groudon and then the Regis going, and as well as the 3-hour windows for those legendary birds. So the Mewtwo, how would this work? Yeah, that's about it. Just the 3-hour window, and you just go to town on the Mewtwo. Why wouldn't they want to do it? I don't know, man. It's been out for so long. People are still striving to get it, which do not have it, and people are stacked on 20 plus, like myself, on Mewtwo's. So it's about time they probably are gonna do something like this. And not only that, but the time is coming. Mewtwo has been out for quite some time. I have a feeling they're going to switch it up, and this is their big finale to just get it out of the way and truly give everybody else a raid pass. But this is all speculation, and it's possibly even going to be in a shiny variants. How else are they going to release a shiny Mewtwo? What, through EX raids? I guess that would work, but that'd be so random. This is going to be for the public. It's going to be fair. Everybody's going to have a chance. Everybody's going to be able to have a chance to get a Mewtwo. And if you say, well, I live in the suburbs, I don't have any people to play, I'm not trying to down talk on you. I understand, but they're releasing it for the public. You need to plan something with your friends and family and make sure that you have some sort of time frame open for people to raid with and get to work. Get yourself a Mewtwo. Like I said, this is all speculation. This is not confirmed, but I have a feeling, guys, we're going to be seeing a shiny Mewtwo. Also, it could possibly be a Celebi. So like I said, that was all speculation about the Mewtwo. We can only hope for that to actually happen. It could also be maybe a mass release of legendary Pokemon, or even the littlest possibility of Gen 4 release. We'll just have to wait and see, but I'm rooting for it to be Mewtwo in a shiny form even, so that the people who don't have one will finally possibly be able to get one. Now, this is all just speculation, so take it with a grain of salt. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but it's just a coincidence that Articuno's dropping and then followed up possibly by the legendary birds, which can also be different from what I think they're going to be. But it's the Gen 1 legendary shinies, the trio of the birds and then Mewtwo. There's no other legendaries, so I'm just shooting for that. We'll just have to wait and see. It would be nice if the public can get Mewtwo, because a lot of people just can't seem to get an EX raid pass no matter how much they try. And it's kind of ridiculous for some people to have so many like myself and some with 0, even though they're hitting the EX raid gyms, and possibly they don't even have any EX raid gym eligible spots in their location. So this should be pretty intense, although a 3-hour window does seem a little bit short. Just a little bit. It's going to be quite intense. There's going to be a lot of crazy drivers, so be careful whenever this happens, and I think that's about it. Catch y'all next time.